So before I begin, there are two things. One, yeah, I am still working on that Hercule deck. It's gonna come. Don't worry. It's more challenging to have a consistent Hercule deck and make them as aggro as you want to than you think. And the second one, this deck is of course the Tournament of Power sort of deck. It is more of a gimmicky slash fun deck, and as soon as I saw this Gohan and the new Gohans, I wanted to make it straight up. So I did, and I started to test it out, and it's actually pretty fun. And I actually got a lot of fun, kind of long games actually because of this deck, and that's not really that bad. So without further ado, basically, if you don't know already, this is probably the best leader in the Tournament of Power, next to maybe. Nah, this is the best leader. I can say that. I'm most likely biased because Gohan is my favorite character, but there's a few very important aspects to this guy, and basically he does have the same Universe 7 Warrior Universe 7 trait, which means in all areas, that means every single area of the deck, the warp, the battlefield, drop area, all of those, everybody kind of forgets that all areas really means all areas. Even if they make a new area, which I don't think that'll happen, but still, all Universe 7 have no specified cost. What that means is that these red cards, like the Super Combo or Caulifla, don't have a red. Well, this Caulifla is a. Go to the greens. This Krillin over here does not have green. It's just a 3 cost. It is still a green card, so when you do charge him, it is still green. You're paying for green. However, if you're paying for a Universe 7, it is just a 3 cost. You can pay whatever color energy that you can. A lot of people get into very heated arguments for whatever the fuck reason, by the way, about colorless cards and if they're black or whatever, and that's stupid, but no specified cost. I just want to get that out really quick, because when I do go through these cards, you're gonna be like, why do you have so many colors, or why do you have these colors, blah blah blah. This is why. So when you combo with this card from the field, again, that's very important, from the field, not from your hand or anywhere else, but from your field during your turn, you draw 2 cards. Very, very strong effect. You do not draw on the 2 energy, or you do not draw on Awakening, and you do not draw when you attack. This is the only ability that you can draw, but it is for 2 cards. But on the bright side, on a very good turn, you can draw pretty much 4 cards, 4 to 5 cards if you're good, get good, sort of way, and basically it's very effective. So if you swing with him, you combo either with him or with another card. This does not specify that you have to combo with him. You can combo with any card on your field, so that's very important. So you swing with one card, you combo with something, doesn't matter what, and then you swing it over, or flip it over really. You swing with him. If they're in rest mode, now you can combo with them. That is very strong if you get used to that effect. He still has Warrior Universe 7. They just don't put the actual details for that. So let's get on to the deck real quick, and we'll understand where I'm going with this. So as you can see, it is a Buuhan deck. And the reason why is because of these 2 cards here, and it works better than you may think. So a few things. So let me go through the line of cards, as I always do. And the first card is Ready Fight Goku. It is a Sun Goku, so that means you can play it in a Ultra Instinct Goku deck if you really want that. I don't know if you want that, but it is another card. You can play him in a Vegito deck, etc, etc. He is a Sun Goku, but he has a Universe 7. He does have a Saiyan trait. So the top 3, you look for a Universe 7 and you add them onto your hand. So this card goes along with that pretty quick, or pretty easily, or pretty well. Anyway, so Whisker Hershin, best counter in the game, easily, other than Flying Nimbus. Objection, this is really because we have a lot of blue, right? And to get to where you want to be effectively and on the turn that you want to, objection kind of gets you there. If I had to take something out, it probably would be objection, but honestly it has helped me ramp up a little bit faster to where I need to be. And if you want to just focus on the results of training Gohan, it's very easy to get to that at 4 energy with objection. I only run 3 because if you run 2, it's too much. If you run 2, is not enough. If you run 4, is too much. So 3 usually is the best number for me. Focus Mind, Son Goku. This guy has barrier. The first Son I said Son Goku. Son Gohan, the first Son Gohan with barrier. His effect is anytime once per turn. Well, yeah, anytime once per turn. You can play up to 7 cards from the top of your deck and then choose one Universe 7. You can play them by paying the cost. Generally, you don't do this on turn 3 or 4, but later into the game, it does help a lot. So that way you can proc his effect and draw 2. So you play either Ready to Fight Son Goku, maybe Master Roshi, or even Krillin if you have enough energy to do that. You can play one of the super combos too, and then super combo, draw 1, draw 2 again, because it is a Universe 7 from the field if you do swing with another card or with the leader. That is a thing. It is a 2 cost. I don't know if you want to do that, but that's just me. But moving on to the results of training Gohan. So these two, again, are the reason why I built this deck in the first place. He is the main reason why I built the deck in the first place, and in accordance with this card. So results of training Gohan, he is evolved for 4. Usually you evolve on him because he does have barrier. But when you do evolve on him, if there are 2 or more Universe 7 in your combo area, so this means anything from the field, which again, if he's awakened, you can combo with from rest mode basically, and you can do it from your hand, you can do it from wherever. If you somehow do an effect from the drop area or something, you can do that there too. But it gains triple strike. Now the reason why I built this deck is so you can do a dual attack triple striker, and that is a very strong game ender when you have the right conditions. So very, very, very cool. And of course, when you evolve into this card, is a very, very useful thing too. If your leader card is blue, which it is, you don't have to play, you don't have to be Universe 7 Gohan, but if it is leader is a blue, you can do up to Universe 7 with 3 costs from your hand and play them. So I would personally make up a deck. This is probably going to be in the future after Tournament Power releases and I get to see all the cards. I would play a Super Saiyan 3 Goku deck with this man in it, and maybe a couple of objections, I don't know. But I would probably play him with him as well, and then just put a bunch of 3 costs into it. The only issue is that you don't have the benefit of having this Universe 7 without the specified cost, so you can't play Krillin for unspecified costs, but you can still play Goku or whatever other color that you might be playing. Like blue, red, blue, yellow, blue, whatever, right? And I think blue, yellow is probably a really good sort of thing going on, but you would have to take a look at the other 3-drop cost cards. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to. I want to do that real quick. So Universe 7. I just want to take a look at the cost. So you can probably play him, obviously. You play this 18, play him. And that's really the only 3 costs there. And of course you can play the Ready to Fight Goku and the rest Master Roshi, but oh well. I think there's more. I don't know why there's not showing the Master Roshi. Anyway, if you go back to this Destructive Disc Krillin, if your leader is Universe 7, which again, reason why you only play with Gohan, the whole Tournament Power set or booster theme, whatever they're calling it, is very catered to itself. So you're gonna have to play a lot of cards to itself. So Universe 2 goes to Universe 2, Universe 11 for Universe 11, so on and so forth, right? So if you take 1 from your life and add it to your hand, you choose to do so, choose any number of battle cards of your opponents, that adds up to 3 costs and KO them. So you can definitely do a 3 cost and 1 cost, or you can do a Kaba and a 1 cost, like a Trunks, like a green Trunks, and you get to self-awaken. Very, 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 very useful on turn 3 or 4, just so you can get that extra boost if you're sitting at 4 or 5, or even 6, because this one allows you to use Super Combo at 5. Very cool card. I'm glad they gave a pretty decent card for for Krillin. And it has a cool little background for Tournament Power. Pretty cool. Same Kappa. Needs no introduction. Helps for self-awakening. Puts on pressure early on. And helps with the red package that's here for Buu. Just because you have so much red energy. You're going to be playing a lot of red and blue energy, so, you know. Backbone of Universe 7. Son Goku, this is a super combo you can use at 5. More useful than you think to use it at 5 than anything else. Of course, it's more for offensive pressure than it is for defensive pressure, because sometimes you do want to take that hit. But if they're doing like a double striker or something, like a combo or like a Trunks power overseeing time, this is a good thing to use at 5. Surprise attack, Majin Buu. We can play this card, which usually you do play this card unless you're gonna be drawing a lot, honestly. But when you do play this card, you would probably be searching for him, which also helps you self-awaken, but it is really just for a double strike barrier, just so you can put some pressure onto the opponent. But also it's really just to find this guy, because after you play him, you play him for 2 red energy, and then you get to summon him after having these guys in your hand. So I'll go over that in a second. So this guy again, you choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand. It adds 5,000 attack power. You can definitely swing with this. I mean, there's no big deal. Most of the time people aren't going to be attacking it. They're going to be going through a lot of different cards or using their big guy like a Buu or, I don't know, Scientist Food or something like that just to swing at it. And you can easily defend against it, especially if you have a Son Goku or a Master Roshi. But because this is only during your turn that you can combo and draw 2 cards, most of the time you probably won't be swinging with it. This is why, again, it's a little hard to say like, yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a very competitive deck. It's more of like again, more gimmicky, more fun. So I already kind of went through Awakening Majin Buu. You evolve for 2, and then you place 1 battle card under this card. So you definitely want to place the Son Goku or Son Gohan, or this Son Gohan. If you want barrier instead, if you're playing against like a Cell player or something like that, you're gonna be playing him again under him and then summoning him. Or if you know that they're can to defend and they tapped out, definitely summon this bad boy and then swing twice for a triple strike after comboing in. Because with him, you're gonna be having a lot of cards in your hand. Again, after drawing 2, you just gotta plan out these 1-drops and this guy accordingly for that. And that's why you kind of want to summon as much as you can for the Universe 7s. But when you do get these guys on there, it is a pretty fun thing, because he can attack battle cards in active mode, and he does gain whatever skill. So if you do place this guy underneath, he gains barrier, dual attack, and attack cards in active mode. Just a crazy effect, just a crazy combination of effects. And if anything goes awry, I mean, you can summon this guy, you know, pretty early on, I would say. You know, if you are being stalled out and you have this guy on the field, you summon him with 2. And then union absorb with anybody like a Master Roshi or a Kaba, and then summon him, awaken, untap 2, swing with him for double strike for 30,000. I mean, there's some combos here, but the main thing is just to put this guy under him, and then swing with triple strike, dual attack. And then lastly, the OG, the Master. You don't mess with the Master, with an A, not an ER. He is a negator. Negate the attack, and then you count as a counter, and then you play the card. So it's like a topo, but for 1. And because again, he does not have a specified cost, it's just one energy, you know. And it's so useful, absolutely useful. Like early into the game, if you know that you're going against like a Mass Saiyan or someone who does put on like critical or double strike or something you just don't want, right? You smack this bad boy on, and he's just like, yo, I'm here. I just love this art. I just love it. And it's just so trolly too. You just say, yo, I'm here. And then next round you swing with somebody, put some pressure on, you combo with him, and then boom, you get two more cards. So pretty damn useful. I love this counter. So let's talk real quick about mulligans. I opened up, oh, okay. I opened up something on Untap. This is pretty much the only place that you can actually play right now, and I did not put a password because people are going to be asking and being like, yo, you on YouTube though? Yeah, I'm on YouTube, man. I'm pretty important. Hey, don't look at these. Don't look at these. Here he is. So, really, again, if you're talking about mulligans, most of the time you want a few different cards in your hand. Sometimes you want an objection. You definitely want a Master Roshi and a Son Goku. So these are really the opening hands. And you drop these guys in, you're gonna get the Gohan sometime or another. You can drop the objection if you want, but I mean, it's really up to you and your playstyle. So most of the time, and this is actually looking pretty good as a hand. Most of the time, you're gonna be wanting to put Universe 7 pretty quickly. You don't want to put the Kaba just yet until they start putting pressure on you, and depending on their playstyle and their deck, that's really what's gonna happen. So personally, I would put the objection down, you know, summon him, look at the top 3, and then see what you get. Most of the time, I would probably get another Master Roshi, because what you want to do is kind of delay and stall, build up your hand with him, and then be able to get that Buu in there. Because when you do get this Buu on there, they're either going to try to KO it, or they're going to try to whatchamacallit, they're going to try to prevent you from getting it. Because as soon as they see this card, really this card, it's going to be kind of a concern. So let's say, you know, if they swing, you take 1 life, right? That's cool and all, and then you draw again. And honestly, I would charge the Kaba. I was going to say Charba. Oh boy. And then most likely I would swing with the Gohan and then combo with him, draw 2, and then there you go, you got another Goku, just so you can search out whatever you want. But the key is to make sure you do have 2 red energy available to you. The most likely the next attack that they're going to be doing, especially if it's a Kaba, if you're playing veggies, if it's a I don't know, a mirror deck, if they're playing mirror and they got the overrun going, it's going to be doing the furthering destruction with crits. Then you go ahead and swing that bad boy on there for 1 energy and be like, hey, what's up, fam? You know, swing them around. That's what we do out here. That's what we do. And I actually don't know. Uh-oh, I think I broke it. It doesn't matter. Master Roshi, he's just gonna chill there. And then the next turn you go ahead and swing with whoever, and then combo, draw 2, keep it going until you get this guy on the field, get that guy on the field. Hopefully by this time you're summoning this guy enough to find another Gohan. If not, then your backup plan is to summon him for the self-awakening Majin Buu right here, and then choose a life until you self-awaken. That way you don't have to swing and give them anything. And if you do swing, then you just combo and draw 2. So that's pretty much the premise of this deck. It's pretty straightforward. It is pretty, like I said, not so much competitive, but more fun. I hope I didn't drown out too much. Hopefully I didn't talk too much, but I did want to give some insight and some play as far as that goes, because a lot of people do play or put up deck profiles and then be like, hey, all right, go ahead, go for it. But really, I'm trying to make sure to incorporate more play style, more detail as far as that goes, and I'm more than happy to play you guys on Untap. If you do comment your name with Untap, I'm more than happy to add you. We can play it. You can give me your version of the deck. I'm cool with that. I am more than happy to do that. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed. I don't want to make this too long. I still am working on the Hercule deck. That's probably going to be next, and as well as this really weird cell deck that I'm working on, that I'm playing in locals. And if anything, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and if you want more of this kind of stuff, comment to get a discussion going. And if not, it's all good, man. I'll see you in the next one. Later.